Feature Friday.
The freshest.
We have next we have got
Deep, deep, deep.
BTS Ego Explained.
Deep, 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 deep. Yes, but it's like a 15-minute long video, dude. It's like super long. So I don't know if you want to like watch half and then watch another half, or you want to go full throttle.
Let's go.
I also, you know what I found?
What?
BTS skincare routine is. Since you always are talking about, whoa, their skin is so perfect.
It is.
I wonder what they do. So I found
I don't wonder what they do. It's just.
I found a video of them talking about their skin.
Well, I actually want to watch the explanation though.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let's watch the half of it and then we'll got the second half.
Explained by a Korean.
Alright.
You know, that's important because they understand more than we do.
Well, it is
And
their
things
language,
don't get
yeah.
things don't get lost in translation.
True.
Like they would when they get translated.
It's a lot of work. Props to the guy that made this. DKTV?
DKDK TV. DKDK. DKDK.
Sounds like a dish.
Dish?
Yeah, DKDK.
No, it sounds like
It's
a
some sort of
clothing
barbecue
brand.
chicken shop.
What?
Yeah.
No,
like,
it doesn't.
come on, mate. People here call like Chicken Go Go 1.
It's like peri peri 1 2 3.
Yeah. Or QQ Chicken. Yeah, DKDK. That's QQ Chicken. You ever seen that one?
DKDK. What would the DK and DK
I don't
stand
know.
for?
Why do you call it Chicken Cottage?
Because it's a little cottage where they make the kitchen, the
I'm telling you, this could be a chicken shop name.
chicken shop name.
Yeah. Or maybe like a Fish Fingers.
Not at all.
District Cooked. With a K. Destination Cook? I don't know. I don't know
That
where
sounds like a travel agency.
I don't know where my brain is today. I feel weird.
We're now going to progress to some steps which are a bit more difficult. Ready?
Set begin. It was such a good song.
The intro sequence you've just seen is the intro BTS used for their debut trailer, Intro Too Cool for School. Then you see BTS's music
Cool.
videos rolling down from recent to the past. You can
Oh,
already
that's
see
dope.
that this song is going to be a story from the past to the present.
I said that.
You did call the shots
I
there.
said that.
You did.
Also, what if I said Ego is very similar with BTS's other song, Love Myself? And that also Ego is like the ultimate wrap-up for the whole Jungian psyche theory, which I'll explain throughout and at the very end of the video.
Well, it should be, isn't it? Because it's an outro.
Yeah.
So J-Hope tries to go back to his past self, but as he tries to walk in the opposite direction of hope and ego signs, which are his current self, it's as if he's walking on a treadmill. He realizes that time only flows forward and there are no ifs in life. In
That's
short,
pretty
you can't
good.
change
That's
your
pretty
past.
good thing. That's awesome.
J-Hope suddenly faints, which might be a reference transition borrowed from his symptom in Pyongyang, and talks about how he remembers the good old days. How the devil always whispered, do you want to go back and become normal again? Then he shows his inner conflicts of questioning, answering, and whipping himself on whether he regrets his choice of becoming an idol.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Also called that.
You did, but
Oh, man, I'm going to start my own explanation channel.
subscribe now.
I'm
He
gonna-
has already, how many subscribers do you have
Oh, I
now?
have 7 subscribers, mate.
Yes, dude.
What a joke.
Yes.
I think it's because sometimes I reply to comments and stuff, even though I think I read every comment. Every comment is got a big statement. Try and read most comments, and then
You reply to the ones that
I like most of them. Like I press the like, and then but then I forget that that's sort of like my way of letting you know that I've read it. But it doesn't. YouTube doesn't let you know because it doesn't recognize my username. It recognizes you. So say you
Yes.
give them a like, they'll know.
No, if I give them a like, you can't see
Gotta
that it's
heart
me,
it.
but yeah, I have to like heart it.
Yeah. So and because I don't have enough time because sometimes it's a lot. I mean, most of the days is bloody a lot, and then it's hard to reply And then I feel like if I reply to someone, then it's unfair
You
if I
have
don't
to,
reply
like,
to
yeah.
everyone. So I just kind of press the like button. But then, yeah, but I think people now kind of know. And then 7 people have subscribed to my channel.
Aww,
Even though I have 0 videos a day.
that's so cute.
Which I was probably thinking of, like, for the whole tennis swing, but that's a completely different video for like YouTube. I thought if anyone would like that, anyways. Go.
Okay.
I'll make just my own explanation channel. King.
Based on my only assume presumptions, nothing factual, just presumptions.
KEKE TV. King Efra TV.
Why twice?
I don't know. He says DKDK, doesn't he? DK.
What did you do?
I don't know.
It's down there, the birthday cake.
We're now going to progress to some steps which are a bit more difficult.
Pickle, pickle, pickle.
Direction of hope and ego signs, which are his current self. It's as if he's walking on a trend. Do you want to go back and become normal again? Then he shows this inner conflicts of questioning, answering, and whipping himself on whether he regrets his choice of becoming an idol or not.
Whoa.
You can see that J-Hope is getting the standard routine checkup, and he seems totally fine. He says that the conclusion is always the same, no matter how many times he goes through that process of, what if I didn't choose this path? He knows for a fact that nothing will actually change.
Yeah.
So him fainting symbolizes his daily tantrum to his inner self, wanting to be treated as a patient who's tired and hurt of his current life. However, even in the inside, he reassures himself on how much love he receives from armies and how much joy he has due to his status, and then snaps back to reality from his daily time slip of what if. Basically, he's
like, damn, this job sucks. I got no privacy. I have to fly around all these places practice every single day. Can't even go to the movies. I miss the good old days. But yeah, I guess I'm lucky. Look at all the love I'm receiving from Army and all the good stuff I get to buy and experience compared to all the other people in the world. So
And
let's not complain.
snap
It won't go back to normal anyways.
Yeah. That's pretty clever. You
Comes
said
to
it.
sacrifices,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. We said it in
We've spoken about this, I think, in previous videos as well.
Yeah.
It comes with the territory. Even though it's part of the struggle of becoming
famous.
and
Being that
notorious and
global.
successful, yeah. That does come with its perks and it also comes with its cons.
Yeah, totally.
But it comes with the territory. If you sign up to that, own up to it and keep your head up and keep moving forward.
Yeah, of course, but I understand. But that's what he does. But that's what he does at the end of the day. But and you can see it by the way he speaks and by the way he carries himself and whatever. But he like he's human, like everybody else. He does. He has his his fainting moments.
And it's
you kind of go back to like, well, God, I wish
It's also quite interesting when especially if you're in that position where you reach that level of success. That question of like, what would have happened if I wouldn't have met this person, or if I didn't get this gig, or if I didn't get this job, or if I didn't get in, if our debut did really well at the start, because it's BTS, isn't it? So the debut did okay.
It was alright.
And then they had to just grind it out.
Yeah.
So it was like, maybe what if everything was just given, or maybe what if the grind didn't pay off? It's really interesting to think of those things, but at the end of the day, none of that always BS. Doesn't matter because you're where you are. You know. What I mean?
That's right. I think also, it's just like I think in that moment he's like, oh, I took those things for granted then. Now I'm taking these things for granted now. So I gotta snap out of it and go back to reality and face the challenges that come with it. Which I think is such a cool like mentality that they have, how they approach the whole thing, I think, and how open they are with it all. I think they really nailed it.
Well, it's that constant conflict that leads to a resolution, isn't it? It's that constant battle of thoughts, and inner battles that eventually, if you play them the right way and you understand yourself and you're also a bit compassionate with yourself, usually leads to a good snap.
It amazes me that the whole group kind of like embarked on that journey together.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What I'm saying? I feel like that's something so personal, so down to an individual. Finding yourself, like getting to know all the areas of oneself, like what constructs you as a being, and I feel like it's so powerful that the whole group have embarked on that on that journey together, because even if they didn't want to, say for example it was, I don't know, I'm making this up, but say for example it was J-Hope's idea to bring up with this come up with this concept, or the marketing team or whatever, I feel like the whole group, when it got approved, it was like, you all gotta get on board. You all gotta do some research, and that also leads into self-discovery, even if they weren't interested at the beginning. So I feel like the whole movement, as if it is as of now, like the state that it is on now, I think the whole of them, all of them, have actually reached a point of self-discovery, which is amazing, and I love how public it is, because that's not something usually people share, like with anybody, let alone with a whole freaking fandom. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
It's a whole lot of people, eh?
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Now J-Hope finally accepts that his past and present were his choice, and he returns to his journey and goes on forward. This road is the map of the soul, which has trust, hope, myself, ego, and my way on its way.
I knew those letters spelled something. I knew it. Ego.
It's a good song, eh?
Such a good song.
Once he accepts the fact that it was all his choice and there's no regret and that the future is shining, the music turns into a very bright, celebrative African or samba feel rhythm. The constant blinking of J-Hope represents how many layers the human soul can have.
That's pretty cool!
That he's happily dancing with his persona, shadow, and ego.
That's
Here
awesome!
We can see that Army is a part of him too by seeing the stars and the color purple used as magic.
Dude, that's so clever! The freaking... The attention to detail is insane. That's insane.
Actually, while analyzing the song, I found out that there are a lot of similarities with the song Love Myself. And I'll tell you the similarities throughout the rest of the video. The two songs have basically the same theme and message.
Vocals though, vocals.
Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Some more things to notice. If you rotate the road's typography, it reads Kilo this way in Korean. Also, you can notice that the car plate says BTS and their debut date. Plus,
how
the speed limit indicates...
I knew it spelled something.
I knew that before from the comments. Yeah, someone said it.
Dang it.
Yeah, someone said it.
I need to read more comments.
Yeah, the thing is you're editing a lot, so tough. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'll be more active.
No, that's all right. But I usually tell you what I see in the comments.
Yeah, that's true, but I'll be more active.
Yeah,
it's part of the whole thing.
Which might mean, let's not go too fast. Let's go all together.
Ah, good.
Then J-Hope thinks about life as xoxo before J-Hope. He realizes that there would have been only regret without hope. Hope as in double
J-Hope.
J-Hope.
Yeah. Without him, idol life or whatever.
As much as xoxo loved dancing, which was also his dream, if there was no J-Hope, he would have questioned his existence. Then he comically gasps, shuddering to that thought, and shows funny pictures of himself as several gods. So in this part, J-Hope is appreciating both xoxo that loved dancing purely and J-Hope that made that passion and skill fruitful and recognizable.
Hope's Records.
He confesses in the lyrics that now all the concerns have finally came out of his mouth and have been relieved. In the meantime, we can see Hope Records change into Hope's Record. The music he had inside him, which he had planned, has officially become a record, a legacy. You can spot all his works on the window pane.
That's dope! That's crazy.
Yeah, I like that.
That's crazy. See, the attention to detail in this freaking video is just another level, though, because you think, oh, okay, colorful images, whatever, whatever letters that I don't understand, and then you know you got somebody explaining to you what each single thing means, and it's just like, what? It blows your freaking brain. It's crazy.
That's great.
This is so good.
I like the guy explaining as well.
Yeah, he's super easy going. Like, it's super easy to follow as well.
Well articulate too.
Yeah. I wanted to get this part because this is...
One hope, one soul, one smile, and one you. These are all factors that compose J-Hope. It's the unchangeable himself. And the you in that sentence is obviously ARMY. Oh, and don't miss the chickens from Chicken Noodle Soup. Then we enter the third crowd, which is obviously...
See, details are freaking nuts, dude.
Is that maybe why a lot of people said watch Chicken Noodle Soup
We did.
with Becky G?
Becky D. Becky G.
reference from the movie The Kingsman.
Kingsman.
In Kingsman, the main character, Xe, is basically a nobody that suddenly is chosen to become a secret agent.
Good movies.
We got that,
and
yeah.
eventually ends up saving the world.
That's right.
Hardships of
Twice.
training, choice of abandoning normal life, responsibility, persona are all in common with J-Ho's situation.
Nice,
As
I
J-Ho
like
thinks
that.
the normal Chomozo kid is now kind of like having an impact near to saving the world with music and message. Also, here's another reference from Love Myself. In this scene, J-Hope is
He's looking at
into
himself in the mirror,
again
yeah.
with the recycled questions, but decides to stop and move away from it, and embraces his choices and shadow as well. And here we have J-Hope confidently going into the maze and saying wherever he goes is his way. All he has to do is trust himself in the maze. J-Hope says that wherever he went, it became his destiny and center. Hardships and sadness were all precious because he got to know himself. Now let's hear the equivalent of this part from Love Myself. Also in this part, J-Hope seems to be entering the future now.
Personally.
What the?
Okay, stop. I can't read.
Okay, so personally, I don't think the car moving in the opposite direction of the signs have significance. I think the signs just indicate he's in the future and there's no going back. First, the lyrics say that time can only go forward. Second, he drove the car through the desert and came here. Last, the ending scene is him sitting on his car in this location zone. Or if the car going backwards means something, I think it would signify that he can go through all parts of his psyche. I respect all explanations / theories.
It's very clever, but I think he was moving forward because I think the city, because as we saw in the video at the end of it, the city was like his final destination. I feel like that's the place that he's reached.
Yeah.
So far, so I do feel like it's moving forwards, and the signs are telling you, there's no way you can go back.
I agree with you.
Yeah, and I think we were able to pick that up as well when we saw the video for the first time.
I don't know if I picked that he was going towards what he had built, but yeah, maybe moving forward.
No, but at the end, I think we kind of like came to the conclusion. Yeah, this is what he made. The city and looking over it is what he's done. And he built a whole empire, out of his hard work. We're gonna cut it there.
Yeah.
And then,
it's a good stopping point, actually. Yeah.
And
we still have literally halfway to go.
The second part will be on the extra.
Sup people, if you're a dancer. Sup people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
a singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music,
then this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people, and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me, and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast, because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.